Woodpyre Mill, or what's left of it. Once a sprawling community decades ago, today a ghost town. Before a fire burned down the town center in 1957, there were stories of a monster, of a phantom lurking in the woods. Once more famous than Washington Irving's Headless Horseman, its name? Linthead. But that was the past. What of the people who live here today? Each day, they drive these mountain roads unaware of the ruins that surround them on each side, of the dark beneath their reality.
Oh, we all know not to stay out too late at night or to wander too close to the old town square. Phantom will get you, especially if you're a kid or a true believer.
So let me get this straight, ma'am. You're married to Mr. Bragg.
Correct, Elvis is my husband.
But you live here in this house with Mr. Missouri.
Yes, this is my house with Mark.
Yeah, today's our anniversary. We were going to get engaged.
Not if I have anything to say about it, you're not.
Quiet, Mr. Bragg. So, ma'am, you cohabitate with Mr. Missouri. But you are about to go on an overnight trip with Mr. Bragg on your anniversary with Mr. Missouri.
It's complicated.
That's one word for it.
I can explain, Detective. You see, if she doesn't go with me today, he's gonna lose $250,000, and he's a cheapskate.
You're referring to that paranormal challenge?
Yeah, I'm Mark Missouri. I'm CEO of Skepticop. I'm Texan by the grace of God. But, I'm also a millionaire and a philanthropist.
And you're the movie lady. And this is your crew?
Yes, I'm making a documentary.
About these three?
Yes.
Bet that's one hell of a movie. But those cameras are off now, right?
Oh, yeah, they're off.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
Oh, I do. Can I go first?
Mr. Bragg. Go ahead.
Susan is mad at me because this afternoon she moaned my name while she was having sex with him.
Hey, you shut up!
That's not what happened. Okay, technically it's exactly what happened, but
Mrs. Bragg.
I go by my maiden name, Winters.
Your name is Season Winters.
My parents have a strange sense of humor.
Why don't you start again from the beginning?
Okay. So I left Bleeder's building uptown.
Bleeder, he's the fake hemophiliac.
Hey!
Willard Hendricks, correct?
Detective, he has a very serious medical condition. He's not faking.
I won't tell you again, Mr. Bragg. Quiet. Let your wife. Let Ms. Winters do the talking.
Thank you, Detective. So I arrived home at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I spent some time with Mark. I took a shower, and when I got out, Elvis was here. I said goodbye to Mark.
And she kissed me, passionately. Right there, smack dab in the middle of the hallway.
She was thinking about me and that fecal plume.
You know what? I don't want to hear another damn word about that fecal plume. Stop talking about that shit.
Okay, you two. Final warning. Now, is this fecal plume relevant to the matter you called the police about?
Not directly, no.
Okay. Then, ma'am, please keep talking, but not about the fecal matter.
Okay. So Elvis and I left, and as we were walking, we had an argument.
About?
Our marriage.
That's the first thing you've said that makes any sense. I'm sorry I said that out loud, didn't I? Continue, please.
So we walked to the car.
The 2012 Caddy parked out front.
That's the one. And when we got there, we found that there was blood all over the driver's side door, and there was...
And an antique cigar box on the driver's seat with severed children's fingers inside.
Detective, I feel like we're colleagues because I'm something of a detective myself. And I can crack this case wide open for you. You see, it's the Woodpyre Mill phantom. The professor says this is his MO.
Slow down.
He cuts off...
Who's the professor?
Oh, he's an expert in paranormal lore.
He's ex-CIA. He's a spook.
Can you tell me his name?
No. He uses a number of aliases.
Aliases, okay. Such as?
Rick O'Shea?
Casey Munchin?
Ben Derhover?
Oh my god. Enough of this shit. Detective, do something. Arrest Bragg already.
Arrest me for what?
For cutting off those kids' fingers, you freak.
I would never cut off any kid's fingers. How do you know you didn't do it, Buffalo Bill?
Hey! Here's what's gonna happen. First, you two are gonna sit down and zip it.
Him first.
Second, the cigar box and its contents have already been sent to our forensics lab for testing. So when we know something, you'll know something.
Detective, I'm a forensic biologist. I'd really love to run those tests myself.
Yeah? It doesn't work that way, Ms. Winters. You're a material witness.
Okay. Well, I'd still like to see the results. Can you email them to me?
Absolutely.
Great.
What's your address?
It's Season, S-E-A-S-O-N, at freshprints.com.
Is that a Will Smith joke?
No, it's a forensics joke. Fresh Prints, get it?
Detective, I really need my car back. We were supposed to go on a trip to the mountains today. I call it the Elvis Mobile. I never go anywhere without my Elvis Mobile, if I can help it. I love that car. As you can see, it's a 2012 black Caddy, a black Cadillac. And the funny thing about it is that Bleeder also owns a 2012 black Cadillac. I mean, how crazy is that, right? We have identical cars. Season calls us brothers from another planet. But the point is, it was 2012. I'd been married a year. And for our anniversary, Bleeder wanted to do something nice for me and Season. So he bought himself a black 2012 Caddy, and he bought us a black 2012 Caddy. And, you know, the only difference really is that my car has more mileage on it because I actually leave the house. A Catholic priest has blessed the car. The tires are filled and balanced with holy water, which makes for one heck of a ride, let me tell you. And it's true. The driver's side door will not open. It's jammed. I have not been able to get it fixed. Not because I can't afford it. You know, there was a witch in Scranton who hexed it, and it's never been the same ever since. The back trunk, the hydraulics there don't work. You know, nothing paranormal at work, I'm happy to say. You just have to really put your back into it and force the trunk open. But I would want you to look at the trunk of the car and see what's there. Because nothing's there. I don't even put my groceries in there. Nothing goes in the trunk of the car. Not until Season and I are back together and she puts all of her forensic equipment in there. So, you know, it's just empty until Season comes back home. One little caveat there, there's salt in the trunk. And salt is something that I think everybody should carry in their car. One, it's good for magic purification rituals. You know, duh, right? But secondly, you know, if I hit a patch of snow, I want to have salt in the car to help the holy water tires, you know, get over the snow. No big deal. Then if you look in the dashboard of the car, you will see my infrared goggles. And those are also, you know, really helpful in exploring the paranormal. I can night drive in those goggles. I can also detect beings like the Mothman, Slender Man, Black Stick Man, things like that. Or so I've been told, because I've never actually detected any. Overall, the Elvis Mobile is an amazing ride, sweet ride. She's such a sweet ride. I tried to get her on TV a couple years ago. Unsuccessfully, I might add.
I get the money and it's right on cue. Keep the duffel bag up inside my coupe. Hold a couple racks, tell them I love you. You wanna be a boss, do it like I do. Yeah. Get that money, I'ma flex. I get that money, I'ma flex. I get that money, I'ma flex.
We're going over it with a fine-tooth comb, and we'll have it back to you in a few days.
Well, maybe some of your police mechanics, they could put it to the top
I
of the
said a few days. And by the way, your driver's side door is broken.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, I think we need to take your car, Season.
No, we're not taking my car now.
All right, we should take Zike's car. Let's call Ridley and tell him to take his car.
All right, but I'm still driving.
Well, hold up. You're not still going on this stupid field trip with him, are you? Season?
Mark, Elvis didn't sever any fingers, and we need to find that house.
Detective, are we in any danger at all?
Well, I can't say I like what happened, but until we know more, I would simply advise you all to keep your eyes open. And Ms. Winters, if you do go on this little soiree, I advise you to take precautions. Lots of check-ins.
So that's it then? That's all you're gonna do?
For now, Mr. Missouri, here's my card.
Thank you for your help, Detective Stiles.
I'll be in touch. In the meantime, everybody just try to stay calm.
Can I ride in the squad car?
Do you think those severed fingers were real?
Well, I didn't have enough time to make a thorough examination, unfortunately. But the discoloration of the digits, the pervasive gray coloring did suggest traumatic injury and premortem detachment of fingers.
So, Season, do you think that there's any possibility that Elvis or Mark could have...
Alyssa, no. Elvis couldn't pull it off, frankly, and Mark would have no motive to do that. I mean, in all likelihood, he's going to win this contest.
So, just to be clear, you're leaning towards the paranormal as an explanation for this.
I don't know. But if it is the paranormal, it's come looking for us this time. That's incredible.
You do appear to be reconsidering Elvis and his position.
I don't want to talk about his position.
Not at all, because you seem to be embracing a lot of his thoughts on the paranormal, and you did moan his name.
That was very unfair to Mark, but I did make it up to him. Trust me, I did. As Mark likes to point out, I need to be acutely aware of conflating my desire to discover the paranormal with any desire I may feel for Elvis. They don't have to be intertwined.
What do you mean?
Well, studies show that people are more likely to believe in the paranormal if someone else believes in it, if someone else backs up their belief system. It's called emotional contagion. And for me, being so close to Elvis, it's like catching a bad head cold or the plague.
So Elvis is like a disease.
Exactly. And I need to protect myself just like I would for any virus or infectious germ, right? It's my emotional PPE. So I don't, catch the sniffles.
This is off the record, right?
I'm only using this interview on background.
All right. Well, in most cases, unraveling most criminal plots, the simplest answer is the correct one. This is a love triangle, right? And when the heart is on the line, people do crazy things.
Like cut off fingers? Then Mark and Elvis are your primary suspects.
Until we hear back from the lab, we don't know that this is anything more than a hoax.
And what do you think about Season?
Oh, she ought to have her head examined.
No, I mean, you're not looking at Season as a suspect, are you?
Not at this time. I mean, sisterhood has to stick together, am I right?
I'm surprised that you're okay with Season going on the trip with Elvis, especially after what happened.
Oh, Season made it up to me. You bet she did.
Are you concerned that...
Hey, do I look concerned, little lady? Alyssa, why do you keep asking me if I'm concerned?
Well, you do seem obsessed with that gun.
Alyssa, do you know how to clean a weapon like this? It is a long and elaborate process, but it's worth it and vitally important. Like, how you treat a lady. Like how I treat a lady. Step by step. First, you gotta do a thorough inspection. I mean visually. I mean tactilely. Through feel. Through touch. And then you gotta lubricate all the moving parts.
Mr. Missouri, are you okay?
I mean, listen, I know how to treat Season. And Bragg, he's the detritus that builds up on a gun barrel like this one. The funk that builds up on the inside. You gotta scrape it off. You gotta scrape him off with bore cleaner and a bronze brush. And then what you're left with is a shiny new shotgun. And that right there is mine and Season's relationship in a nutshell.
A shiny new shotgun with no funk on the barrel?
That's right. Ready to unload.
Would you be careful eating those in someone else's car? Use a napkin.
No, I don't have a napkin. Season, you know what this trip reminds me of? You remember that time when we went to Texarkana? We were going to Crybaby Bridge, right?
Elvis!
We staked out.
You just left greasy fingerprints all over my pants. Ridley, do you have a wet nap or something?
Thank you.
So much.
Perfect.
Thanks.
But as I was saying, do you remember we rented that PT Cruiser and we got in the back seat because it was freezing and we huddled and then...
Hey, cameras. Discretion, okay?
They don't care.
I care. We're almost to the Great Falls Mountains. Where am I going?
Okay, so we're going to be looking for an exit to our B&B in a minute. Pretty nice. What do you think, Season?
I'm not sure. That nice is the word I would use. It's, quaint. Where'd you find this place? It's tiny.
Well, it might be tiny, but... The mattress? It's nice and firm, just the way you like it.
Great. Get off my bed. Wait, no, stop. What are you doing?
I'm getting ready for bed.
No, this is my bed.
There's only one bed, Season.
What do you mean there's only one bed?
There's only one bed, one bedroom in this place.
Of course there is, because that's exactly what you planned, isn't it? Is there a camera in here too?
Is there a camera in
Is there a camera in here?
Yeah, right over there. Alyssa said she can't miss any of our conversations, so the camera's gonna record what we do all night.
Like hell it is. Go sleep on the couch.
I can't sleep on the couch, Season, because Natalie and Ridley are out on the couch, and the whole camera crew is out there. You know I can't sleep with strangers looking at me and stuff.
Sleep on the floor then.
I'd sleep on the floor? I mean, are you joking? I can't do that either because I've got scoliosis. It'll flare up. I'll be like a hunchback.
I don't really care as long as it doesn't flare up in my bed.
Season, we are still legally wed.
Don't remind me.
At least according to the law, we are not cheating. This is a free pass.
Put your shirt back on and get out of my bed.
Season, please, just one night, for old time's sake.
You know those old Hollywood movies you love so much?
Yeah?
Do you remember the Hays Code?
Oh, Season, come on. I can't do that. You've got to be kidding me.
It's a movie code for moral decency. If two consenting adults were in bed together for a scene, one of them had to keep a foot on the floor at all times. You know, so there was no on-screen hanky-panky.
Season, are you awake?
No,
Are you up?
I'm ignoring you.
Season, I can't keep my foot out of the bed all night. I'm gonna get a blood clot or something. My leg is like seizing up.
1 foot on the floor at all times. I mean it.
Season, it's freezing out there. My foot is like an ice block.
Good night, Elvis.
Can I hold you?
No. And don't even think about pressing your body up against me. Do you understand? Why don't you just...
Well, you can spoon me.
No. Good night. Stop talking.
Season, are you awake?
Oh, shit.
I can't sleep. Can you sleep? Are you awake? Season, I've got to talk to you about something. Can we just talk for a minute?
How can we possibly talk? If your foot is on the floor, you can't possibly put it in your mouth.
Well, it's not on the floor at the moment, but I need to talk with you. I've got to tell you something that's really important to me. All right, I've got to get something off my chest. All right? Okay. There's a second camera up there.
Oh my God.
Up there in the rafters.
Take it down.
I can't take it down.
Take it down.
I can't take it down. I signed a release. You signed a release.
I need a release from you.
Well, maybe I could give you some sensual massage, some therapeutic touch or something.
Stop talking. Go to sleep.
Okay, absolutely. I'll go to sleep.
Be quiet.
Okay, I'm going to be quiet. I'll be quiet. I promise, Susan. I just want to tell you something. I love you.
Good night, Elvis.
All right, I'm going to be quiet now, okay? My lips are sealed. Throwing away the key. Gone. Silent. I'm going to be as quiet as a doormat. Ow! Ow!
What?
Oh, my God!
Why are you running around like that?
God.
Put on the floor at all times.
God, no, I can't. I'm having a Charlie horse. Charlie horse! I'm spasming. Oh, my God, I'm
on your
spasming.
side of the bed.
Oh,
Elvis!
my God. Oh, my God. Ah, the Charlie horse. Oh, I can't. Okay, no. Oh, God. I'm gonna break all of this.
Elvis! Elvis!
Are you gonna take this?
You have to stay where I can. Oh my gosh, I cannot hit you, and I'm not getting down there because you're gonna run into me.
My God.
I got it.
God.
I cannot leave this. Elvis, stop. Catch your breath. You alright?
Okay, I think I'm okay.
Careful of the glass. Don't step on anything.
You had sex with him, didn't you?
No, I did not have sex with him. Check your footage. I massaged his foot, until the Charlie horse went away 2 hours later. And then Elvis fell asleep and snored the rest of the night. He has sleep apnea.
But you wanted to have sex with him.
I want world peace, Alyssa. I want people to get along. I want to find evidence of the paranormal, but having sex with Elvis, not high on my priority list right now.
Watch that log. Came up out of nowhere. Nearly knocked me over.
Go around it, like a normal person.
Sorry. Alyssa, it's a brand new day. There's not a Texan in sight. And smell that fresh mountain air. Incredible.
You are very chipper this morning.
Wow. I don't know if she told you, but we spent the entire night together, just the two of us, in bed.
We slept in the same bed. And that's it.
No. It was more than that. We were pressed against each other, our bodies flesh against flesh. And there was sensual massage,
You
Susan.
had a Charlie horse.
And then we woke up this morning, sated.
Oh my God, you are such a liar. I am exhausted because he snored all night. Can we just continue the hike?
Then we woke up this morning, we shared an intimate breakfast together by sunup, and we began this glorious mountain hike today in the full flower of our afterglow.
Would you really like to know what happened?
Please.
Okay. So first, we found the river at the side of the old Woodpyre Mill. And then we began a steady trajectory west. We were following the coordinates that Bleeder sent to us, that he located. See, I have them there in my compass app. It's very fun. We're almost there.
Can you tell us what's in your bag, Susan?
This?
Yes.
It's my goodies. I've got my excavation kit. I have a fingerprint kit. I have a pattern print lifter. I have markers, pencils, notebooks, plastic specimen bags, PPE, literal and emotional. I've got a temperature gun, an EMF reader. I also have charcoal and tracing paper for gravestone rubbings. Got it all.
Wow. That seems like it's pretty heavy.
Oh no, it's everything a forensic biologist needs to get her through the day.
Susan, could I carry it for you the rest of the way since it's so heavy?
You know, no. You do you.
Just do me.
And why do you not want Elvis carrying your bag?
Why do you not want Elvis to help you carry your bag?
Elvis will more than likely break something or otherwise soil it. Besides, it's my stuff. I take better care of it.
So you're kind of possessive, maybe a little OCD-ish about your things?
I mean, these are my things. Some of them are very delicate. This is my show. I don't like distractions, you know. This is, after all, what I do, Alyssa. Shall we? My God, it looks like we are right upon those coordinates.
Wow, yes! Hey, Ridley, Natalie, keep the cameras on Susan. She's all hot and bothered. Her juices are flowing
Can you
again.
try walking without talking? Just, please.
Susan,
Thanks.
don't you miss this? Don't you miss us tromping through the woods, getting ticks, sweating our asses off? You don't want to be with Mark. He's the polar opposite of me. You don't want to be a kept woman. You're lying to yourself.
I'm lying to myself.
Yes.
I think that's the pot calling the kettle black, don't you?
No, not at all.
Why don't you tell the cameras that we didn't have sex last night? Act like a grown-up for once in your life.
I'm like the most grown up. Hey. We had something better than sex last night. We had emotional intercourse. We connected on a deep spiritual level.
Wait, look. There's a meadow. I see a roof line. Oh my God, I think we found it. Come.
It's the house. Holy cow.
Look, it's the family graveyard. Oh my God, or what's left of it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, this is Lyle Bullock's grave. Elvis, get over here.
Coming. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Alyssa, you see this? It's real. It's all real. Ridley, keep filming. Natalie, keep filming. Oh my gosh. We are standing, crouching, where Linthead lived and breathed, and then died horribly. But everything, the secret meadow, the house in the woods, the family cemetery, it's real. This is my legacy. This is our legacy. The discovery of the paranormal, the discovery of magic in our world, Alyssa. The magic.
Are we gonna go into the house now?
Yeah, you bet your ass we are.
Hold your horses, Elvis.
Come
Just
on,
give me
come
a
on.
second. Let me get my temperature gun.
Look at this. It's amazing. I wonder if anybody's home.
72? 70? Oh, temperature is really dropping. 62.5.
Get out your MILF meter.
It's holding steady there.
This is an EMF meter. It detects electromagnetic fields.
That means ghosts, spirits, the phantom of Woodpyre Mill.
Could also mean insufficient insulation, air leaks.
Come on.
Oh, shit.
What?
I just saw the biggest EMF jag I've ever seen.
Holy shit! Look at that. All right. Season. The front door is open. It's an invitation from Linthead.
Be careful, Elvis.
Suck on this, Skepticop. I'm going in.